This might be the best video or the worst video I've ever made. I don't really know yet. Do you have that one game that has a particularly bad reputation but you love? Well, my game that fits that bill is Family Guy Back to the Multiverse. This game was first released in 2012 at the end of the 7th generation of consoles. It was officially delisted at the end of 2014 because Activision's license ran out. I mean, which is a shame because this is a great game. I don't care what anybody says. Especially you, Tamago. But this game is not trash. I mean, it does have its faults. I do admit, but every game has its faults. You know, it isn't special. Keep in mind before we get to the actual game, I 100%ed it. So that is why you will see characters like Stewie and Brian not in their normal costumes in story mode, okay? I just want to get that clear.
But wait! There's more!
I'm not sure if it's just an issue with my graphics card or if it's from where I got it from, but the game's characters look really blurry for some reason. I don't really know why, but it's not a problem on consoles. So without further ado, I'm going to tell you why this is the greatest game ever made. Let's start with the story, or lack of a story. After the Family Guy intro plays in its entirety, goddamn, the story starts as Bertram teleports into the room from another universe. He comes from a universe where Stewie never went back to the 1400s to kill him. He tells them that he is going to destroy their universe and that he is building up an army to exact his revenge on him. With that, he leaves us Stewie and Brian to Stewie's armory, where they proceed to take only 2 guns and nothing else, even though they have almost every single weapon that they will ever unlock in the entire game inside that armory. And they announce that they are going back to the multiverse. First time they use it, it malfunctions, so they end up in the first level, a block full of college frats that are all holding parties at the same time for some random reason. It's never explained. The level begins with Mort Goldman yelling at you to come over, and he will not stop until you come over. Gives you ammo because they didn't bring any on their trip to go stop their own universe from being destroyed. Shoot out some balloons. You can also break all the piñatas here to unlock an achievement on consoles. Level goes on as you steal a tap and some speakers. You also frame another frat for burning down a sorority float, so that way they come to the nerd party. Enemies in this level are lots and lots of frat guys and sorority girls. Once at the end of the level, you face a really big frat guy. He has no name. He has no purpose. He was created for one thing and one thing only: to kill. Well, anyways, he was a total fucking pushover, and the level ends there. Secret collectibles here are the naughty photos of all the sorority girls that are just laying around for some weird fucking reason. Overall, okay tutorial level. It helps you get adjusted to the gameplay and the shooting mechanics, and more. And moving on, Mort fixes the remote and even adds an assistant. Hit Bruce.
Hey, I'll be popping up now and then with objectives and little hints if y'all get stuck. And if you's in the mood, I can tell you where all the best farmers markets is. Bye!
He accompanies you along your journey and makes comments whenever you collect a secondary item or you get to a point in the level. He isn't really helpful at all, but he's nice to have around. With that, Brian and Stewie teleport to a new universe. This universe is an Amish universe. Yes, a fucking Amish universe. I'll let Stewie take it from here.
According to the Multiverse remote, in this universe, oil supplies were exhausted. The only people who were able to sustain themselves were the Amish, because they weren't reliant on technology.
This is probably my favorite level in the entire game. It definitely is soundtrack-wise. I would play it here, but if I do, Seth MacFarlane will personally hop in a box, strip himself in the mail, pop out of my porch, and punch me in the face, and stab me 14 times, and then steal my car. So, I'm not gonna play it directly, but you can hear it in the background. Also, we see Ezekiel here, underrated Family Guy character, by the way. When we spawn in, we do some very, very, very light platforming. Brian gets a sniper rifle, which is probably one of the most useful weapons in the entire game, besides a weapon Brain will get later. So with that, you go rampage through the Amish village, killing every person you see. After shooting up the village, you end up at the horse stables where Stewie gets a flamethrower, one of the most useless weapons in the entire game. You probably only use it here, where you destroy a hay bale to let you get into the farm. After killing even more Amish, you destroy their whole fucking supply of wood, flooding their quarry and destroying their giant robot Bertram, which is the boss of this level, and Brian rightfully makes a comment on.
Lord, forgive me for the whooping I'm about to bestow unto these two.
Wait, why does this not count as technology?
The collectibles of this level are 12 wanted posters that the Amish hung up, and chickens that did absolutely nothing wrong. They just satisfied Bruce's bloodlust, I guess. This is an amazing level, and honestly, it might be my favorite, only being taught by one that, is later. This level has probably the best cutscene in the entire game, and we're gonna watch it together. Every single goddamn second of it. Are you ready? Here we go.
Stupid dog.
After watching that enjoyable cutscene, I'm too lazy to explain the plot of this game to you guys, so I'm gonna have Stewie do it for us.
Okay, now it says here that in this universe, handicapped people were given so much special treatment that they eventually took over as the leading power.
Yes, you did hear Stewie correctly. Bertram wants cripples in his army, and it's just never fucking explained why. Like, they're fucking cripples. You can just fucking push them over, bro. Cripples in this level are really fucking tanky for some reason. Especially this piece of shit and his stupid ass twins. Almost immediately into the level, Brian gets a shotgun, which is probably the best gun in the entire game. This game has very little ranged combat, so you are in the enemy's face for a good 82.351% of the game. So having a shotgun automatically makes it better and makes him the best character in the entire game. Moving on, after killing more cripples than Katy Perry, you gain access to the hospital, otherwise known as the Cripples Headquarters. You go through this massive gauntlet of hospital rooms where you kill even more cripples until you reach the boss of this level, Crippletron. He has the sickest boss music in the entire game. Other than his boss fucking sucks. His boss is terrible. He does the same goddamn attacks over and over and over again, and all you gotta do is run around until he decides that you can hit him for some fucking reason. Great level. I mean, absolutely great level. I mean, peak level. But his boss is so fucking bad. The collectibles of this level are handicap placards. They are really hidden and a good challenge to find them all. There are also short buses that you can destroy to unlock Cleveland in multiplayer for some reason. It's time to go to war, dickweeds! This level is fucking mayhem. I don't even need Stu to explain it to you. The gist of this level is literally everyone is evil. We got evil Stewie, evil Mayor West, the evil monkey, and more evil pieces of shit that'll probably is somewhere in this stupid ass fucking universe. There are machine guns and soldiers everywhere. If you're planning on playing this game for the first time, word of advice real quick.
Buy the fucking rocket launcher.
Stewie gets satchel charges in this level, but they are ass. They're straight up ass. Buy the rocket launcher. Just buy the fucking rocket launcher, dude. Anyways, this level is shorter than Chris Chan's Temper because all you do is destroy a few tanks and then you take out evil Stewie and fight evil Mayor West in what is probably the easiest boss fight in video game history. Collectibles of this level are 5 cat figurines that are piss easy to find. Unlike most levels, this one actually connects to the next one. After defeating Evil Mayor West, we confront him to make sure that he doesn't give Bertram his nuclear cat launchers that I forgot to mention. I'm sorry about that. I legitimately forgot to mention those. In exchange for that, we have to go assassinate Mayor McCheese in a scenario that I swear to God I've seen before. I just can't pin it down. I literally cannot pin down where it was from. This level is supposed to be a stealth level, but I swear to fucking God, I will beat Dark Souls while being blind, deaf, mute, and receiving a fucking blowjob before beating this level stealthily. Because it is the most fucking impossible level to ever beat stealthily. Like, it is legitimately fucking harder than Dark Souls. Honestly, because these guards have fucking eyes of steel. They will catch you if you blink near them, okay? Other than that, it's a good level, great level. Probably my second favorite level in the entire game. You go across multiple rooftops trying to get to the book depository where a sniper is waiting for you to assassinate Mary McCheese. One other thing, the boss of this level is an attack helicopter that's really piss easy, but the thing about it is that it's like around 75% of the way through the level, so it's not the end, like, it's not the end of the level, and this is the only time that it happens in the entire game. The collectibles here are tapes with things that Evil Mayor West did that probably shouldn't be released to the public. He's probably in the Epstein files somewhere, honestly. Let Stewie take it from here.
Oh, look at that! We're on a boat! Okay, it says that in this universe, pirating became so dominant that the overall progress of the world was stunted. Now everyone's a pirate!
This is probably my least favorite level in the game. It's probably also the shortest, too. You start with absolutely no weapons, which isn't inherently a problem until you realize that the melee in this game is fucking trash. You have to unlock Seamus's cell so that way he can free all the other prisoners on the ship, and you eventually get your weapons back, and you hop off the ship, where you fight several waves of pirates that shoot down boats with cannons, which eventually just gets super repetitive after a while, and you eventually get confronted by the legendary pirate himself, the man that declares himself the king of pirates, Long John Peter. His boss is legitimately fucking the worst boss in the entire game, and probably one of the worst bosses in video game history. Just fucking gun him down with the stun gun, Just fucking gun him down with the stun gun and you're good. He does a couple other attacks, but he straight up just leaves your ship after a while, and his cannons are so bad at hitting you that you can legitimately just stand still and he will not hit you at all. Half the fight you're just standing there and he will not hit you at all. But eventually he does come down where you just shoot him again with your stun gun, and he goes down.
Arg. 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 Arg.
The collectibles of this level are all 9 pieces of 8, which I thought was really funny when I first saw it. I almost started dying of laughter. Santa is now a goddamn weapons trafficker. He kept using Amazon, so now he's fucking broke. This level is a refresher after the dumpster fire of level 6. You absolutely obliterate Santa's workshop. You kill all his elves, including Vernon, because we're fucking evil. Kill all his reindeer, and you even throw a TV on Santa's face. Well, at least Bertram won't have weapons for his army now. The collectibles here are the advent calendars and Rupert. They are fun to collect. Really it for this level. I know this is really fucking short, but this level is honestly all there is to it. I don't have anything else to say, so goodbye. This might be the weirdest level in the entire game. Chickens in space. That is literally the name of the level. This is a really fun level. Like, really fun. You demolish a bunch of chickens until you go to space with really low gravity. It's basically target practice in the last full level of the game. It's also probably the longest level in the game. At the end, you help save Peter from the hands of the mother chicken, the one birthing all the little bastards, in what is probably the most complex boss in the entire game. You can't attack it directly, as you have to wait for it to get tired, then you can blast it. But it has a shield for some reason that you have to get through before you can do damage. Rinse and repeat about 3 times before you free Peter. The collectibles of this level are 8 humans that are scattered all over the level in capsules. Moving on, Ernie the Last Giant Chicken appears and him and Peter fight, but they accidentally get caught in the multiverse portal as they're sent to level 9. This is the final boss of the game. Stewie and Brian find that Bertram has already started destroying their city. Bertram and his assistant Gus pull up with a fucking big-ass T-Rex with fucking lasers and rockets. Gus put together an army of Bertrams from multiple different universes to act as enemies in this level. And I will say, these motherfuckers are some of the most annoying enemies in the entire fucking game. These motherfuckers will snipe your ass, especially the flying ones, and the big-ass ripped ones are some of the most fucking tanky enemies in the entire fucking game, right next to the cripples. Anyways, Brian and Stewie square up to the big-ass T-Rex as they face the hardest boss in the entire fucking game. First of all, while I didn't get footage of it, if you die in a boss fight, it won't restart. But in this one, if you do die, which is kind of hard to, boss will restart. And I don't know why they made this change, but it makes this boss harder and kind of more fun. The only way that you could fucking die to this boss is if you stand there and let that motherfucker hit you. Anyways, after you break off the lasers, you move on to phase 2.
Fucking rockets, bitch.
Basically stand there and wait for Big Dick over here to fire his rocket so you can snipe him. That's it. That's fucking it. This phase is dog shit. On to phase 3. You are directly on Spooner Street now. Now you just stand there and wait for Big Dick over here to fucking pick up a car so you can snipe it. Another thing, if you die here, you actually get a special cutscene.
Well, it looks like I win. Sayonara, Stewie. I'd say victory is mine.
What happens now?
You lose.
Before I go over the ending, let's talk about the collectibles in this level. Yes, there are collectibles in the final boss of the game. Don't ask why, I don't know why either, but it's kind of fun. There's tacky lawn art that you gotta shoot, and Multiverse remote blueprints. They are genuinely fun to find. Overall, pretty bad fucking final boss, but carrying this level are the fucking collectibles, man. Now after you defeat the final boss, you freed Bertram with a dinosaur, then Stewie shoots it. I don't know why he didn't shoot it before, but oh well, fuck that. And Peter found a quarter, so the day is saved. And it turns out to be a pretty good game. This is a really good game, man. To conclude, while the second half of this game might be worse than the first half, that does not make it a bad game at all. I don't know why people think this is a fucking bad game. Maybe because it's like Family Guy? I don't fucking know. I recommend this game to all Family Guy games, and even non-Family Guy fans, because honestly, the gameplay is fucking awesome. And there's a ton of references to the show in here. Hey, don't take my word for it. Play the game for yourself. Buy a physical copy on eBay for like $70, or buy a Steam key for almost $500. Yeah, this game did not sell very well at all. Although, you can do what I did and go and sail the open seas. Goodbye, everybody, and have a good night.